Hello there everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Heart Gold. And last time, we met Mr. Pokemon, and by extension Professor Oak, who gave us the Pokedex. And then, upon leaving Mr. Pokemon's house, Professor Elm called us saying that something horrible happened. On the way there, we met somebody who we later named Silver, who had what was stolen, a Pokemon. And now, after a quick run-in with the cops, we are back in New Bark Town. You may realise what is up with the camera. My DS clock is set to 37 minutes past midnight. I'm not actually playing at that time. It's just I've set it for night because there's something I want to do in this part of the game, which could only be done at night. So when we leave town, there you are. Gold, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Who would have known? Follow me. That was very, very instructive, thanks. Just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? I'll try again. Come this way. No, it's just that I didn't actually enter the battle interface with you, so video game logic. Do you think that might actually be what Pokemon battles look like to other people in the game? You never know. So right now, Lara is just controlling her Marill to weaken Rattata and then gonna catch it with a Pokeball, just like the catch tutorial at the start of every game. That took a long time. See? Just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did, or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these, good luck. We got 5 Pokeballs. And yeah, now it is time for me to do something that I'm going to do in quite a few areas. And that is list the wild Pokemon that we can encounter. Now here, at this part of the game, we can only encounter Pokemon in the tall grass, in Route 29. And there are 3 main times of day. That's morning, afternoon, and night. And I'm going to quickly run through the encounters for morning. 1 second. I'm quickly going to run through the encounters for morning, afternoon, then night. So in the morning, you can catch Pidgey, Rattata, and Sentret. Pidgey is very common, Rattata is a bit rarer, and then Sentret is also quite common. In the afternoon, you can catch the exact same things for the exact same rarity. And then at night, you can catch Hoothoot very commonly, and Rattata slightly less commonly. And I tell you that instead of percentages just because, well, I'm using a game guide. You know what those are like. And so I actually want to catch a Hoothoot. And hence why my DS clock is set to midnight. Guess what I'll do. So I'm going to use Razor Leaf because I know it's weak, because I know it's resistant. I think that should do it. Let's throw a Pokeball and see what happens. And yeah, just like that, we caught Hoothoot. I'm also going to be giving it a nickname. And yes, I'm going to be giving a nickname to it. Okay, so let's see what kind of nickname we can think of. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to call it Hedwig. Okay, so now I'm going to switch Hedwig into the front slot of a party. Okay. And I'm just going to go back and heal, because if you catch a Pokemon and your party isn't full, obviously it goes into your party, and then it is not healed. Now that that's over with, let's continue on. Ooh, so one thing I never mentioned is this bit up here. So I'm waiting for Pokemon, but only appear in the morning. I'm sorry, pal, but on this route there are no Pokemon that only appear in the morning. Oh my gosh. Like, I've actually got a reference right here, and I can prove it. Anyway, in here there is a green Apricorn. Okay, so we're back in Cherry Grove City. And we're out again. So now on to Route 30. This is where a bit of a difference comes in, because you remember those trainers who were having a big battle, as they called it. Well, now the battle is over, and we can get past them. So I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. And this is perhaps the most famous trainer in the whole franchise. Youngster Joey. And his top percentage Rattata. Okay. So I'm just going to try and lower its attack a bit. And it's simultaneously lowering my defense. Okay, so I'm just going to try and lower its attack a lot. Okay. And now I'm just going to attack. Okay, I think now I should heal. Okay, so now that I'm healed, it should be a bit easier. Now that's just pretty much nullifying all of the growling that I did earlier. Come on. Or maybe not. Whoa! Critical hit. Okay. RIP earphone users. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna want to register every trainer who asks for your number. in your Pokegear, so then you can actually call them and they will rematch you. And the teams do actually get a bit stronger as the game progresses. Now that that's over, I completely forgot to go over the encounters. So, I'm going to do that now. Only in Pokemon Heart Gold version in the morning, you can quite commonly find Caterpie. And only in Soul Silver, you can commonly find Kakuna, very commonly see Ladybird. Only in Heart Gold, you can encounter Metapod, commonly and very commonly Pidgey. Only in Soul Silver, you can also encounter Pidgey, but it's less commonly. You can encounter Spinarak. Not, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's what you get for reading in a dark room. Okay, only in Soul Silver you can find very commonly Weedle. I'm going to travel just while I'm doing this to make it a bit easier. And that's all of the mornings. And then into afternoon you can find, still very commonly, Caterpie, only in Heart Gold. In Soul Silver, Kakuna, still commonly. You can also find Ladybird. No, you can't, sorry. Sorry, you can't find Ladybird in the afternoon. Only in Soul Silver. only in Heart Gold you can find, still commonly, Metapod. And you can also very commonly find Pidgey. In Soul Silver, the chances of Pidgey are the same in the afternoon. And then you can also encounter Weedle in Soul Silver only, very commonly. And then into the night encounters, you can very commonly find Hoothoot. You can very commonly find Rattata, and only in Heart Gold you can very rarely find Spinarak. Okay, I miss with that. That's a good job. And a critical hit again. And that's all of the encounters for Route 30. I was very much hoping I didn't miss that. Okay, I'm going to switch out to Nerd right here. And I did that after deciding not to switch, just so Hedwig can get a bit of experience back. Oh yes, critical hit. Okay, so I'm just gonna heal up. I'm gonna heal up Hedwig, who's on 2 HP. That person there is not a trainer. This person is. Okay, so he has a Caterpie. Okay, it doesn't do much damage. Okay, I'm going to use Growl. Try and lower its HP. Try and lower its attack. And on that note, Hedwig grew to level 5. And learned Hypnosis. Sending Caterpie again. Okay, I'm going to use Growl again. And on that note, Bugcatcher Dawn, I think it was, is defeated. Hang on, he just gave me less than half a US dollar for that. Talk about cheapo. Dark Cave. I'll show you how dark it is. Yeah, you can't see anything in here until later on in the game. That guy's not a trainer. That there is an apricorn tree. Gives you a black apricorn. Yes, it gives you a black apricorn. Well, it does, but really it should say black. Got a Pokeball. And yeah, here we are on Route 31. There's a lot more encounters here, so let me go through those. Oops. Ooh. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. So on Route 31, in the morning you can encounter Bellsprout commonly, only in Heart Gold, Caterpie very commonly. You can encounter Hoot Hoot in the night, very commonly. Only in Heart Gold though, and in Soul Silver in night it'll only be a bit more common. Then, only in Soul Silver you can encounter Kakuna, slightly, or just commonly. And then, also in Soul Silver only, in the morning only, Ledybug very commonly. Then in Heart Gold only, you can encounter Metapod commonly, and also Pidgey very commonly. In Soul Silver, you can encounter Pidgey slightly less commonly. And then you can also encounter in Heart Gold, not in Soul Silver only, Weedle very commonly. In the afternoon, you can encounter Bellsprout commonly, Heart Gold only, Caterpie very commonly, Soul Silver only, Kakuna commonly, Heart Gold only, you can encounter Metapod commonly, and Pidgey commonly. In Soul Silver it's very commonly. Actually no, scrap that, we're both very commonly. And then you can also encounter, only in Soul Silver, Weedle very commonly. Now for night, you can encounter Bellsprout commonly, Hoot Hoot commonly, in Heart Gold only, Soul Silver it's very common. You can also encounter Rattata very commonly, Heart Gold only, Spinarak very commonly. And that's the encounters on land in grass for Route 31. And that lasted one trainer battle. Huh. And yeah, this guy will, if you call him occasionally, will give you berries. Sorry about the shakiness again. No. No. There we go. That's better. Oh great, I can't escape. I'm gonna cut this battle out. Or not. And on that note, we are done with Route 30 and 31 for now. In fact, there's one last thing I want to do. And it requires me to switch out to Nerd and that is catch a Bellsprout. The reason for that is you're gonna probably want one. In fact, you're definitely going to want one for the upcoming gym battle. Well, technically for the upcoming gym battle. You're going to want one if you want an easier time, but not directly through the use of that Pokemon, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, finally I found a Bellsprout. So I'm going to start weakening this. And it is quad resistant to grass, so that shouldn't do much. Okay. Sorry if you can hear that, it's just something going on in my house. It's Christmas time, people are wrapping stuff up. A lot of plastic bags going around. Two, three, yes. Okay. That is not going to be kept long at all, so I'm not going to give a nickname to it. And here we get a versus recorder off of Lyra. That's not going to be useful in this series. Much, at least. It's going to become useful a lot later on. Potentially. And here we are in Violet City. That's just going to about do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.